Hello, guys. We're having social studies. This is the lesson for April the 15th. So today we're going to discuss geographical vocabulary, and we're going to talk about specific terms that I want you guys to pay attention to and understand. These are geographical features, and basically geographical terms are the terms that we use to describe the various features, geographical physical features out there. Okay, so the first term that we're going to discuss is a gulf. So, what is a gulf? A gulf is part of the ocean that extends into land. Okay, so do you see right here? That is a gulf. This part of the ocean is extending onto the land. That's a gulf. Okay, so I want you guys to understand that. Now we'll go to the next one. The next one is an island. Now everyone should kind of understand what an island is. An island is a piece of subcontinental land surrounded by water. Okay, so an island is basically a piece of land surrounded by island. Okay, so let's go to the next one. The next one is an ocean. An ocean is a large body of salt water that basically composes much of the Earth's surface. Okay? And on Earth, an ocean is one of the major conventional divisions of the world ocean. Now, there are 5 specific oceans that you guys need to know. There is the Pacific, the Atlantic, the Indian, the Southern Ocean, and the Arctic Ocean. Now, we discussed this in class already, so you guys should remember this. So, remember, ocean is a very large body of water, okay? And now, then, we have a river. A river, okay? So, a river is a natural flowing watercourse, usually fresh water, flowing towards an ocean, a sea, a lake, or another river. In some cases, rivers flow from the ground into the ground and become dry at the end of its course without reaching another body of water. So, this is a river. Okay? I want you guys to understand that definition of a river. So, a river is basically a flowing water course, usually fresh water flowing towards an ocean, sea, or lake, or just dry land. So the next term is the coast. This is a coast, guys. A coast, also known as the coastline or seashore, is the area where land meets the ocean or the sea. And is the line that forms the boundary between the land and the ocean. Boundary between land and ocean, that's a coast. The next one is a lake. And a lake is a large body of water surrounded by land. A lake is a large body of water surrounded by land. Like this is a lake right here. Large body of water surrounded by land. So the next one is the sea. Now a sea is very similar to an ocean, but a sea is much smaller than an ocean. A sea is a large body of salted water, okay, that occupies a large part of the world's surface, but it is smaller than an ocean. Just remember that part, okay? A sea is salted water, large body of salted water that is smaller than an ocean. The next one is a plateau. A plateau, also called a high plain, is a tableland, is an area of island usually consisting of relatively flat terrain that is raised significantly above the surrounding area. So you see there's an elevation right here and the plain is right here on top. So the plateau is right on top of an elevation. It's basically a flat piece of land over an elevation, okay? So try to remember that. That's the plateau elevated land. There is an elevation and then there is a plain right on top. Okay? Please try to remember that, guys. So the next term I want you guys to remember is a continent. A continent is commonly defined as a large land mass separated from land masses by oceans. Okay, so we have 7 continents. We have North America, South America, Africa, Europe, Asia, and Australia. Okay, so remember that a continent is a large land mass separated from other land masses by oceans. Okay, so this will be the Atlantic Ocean. So this will be the Indian Ocean. This will be the Pacific Ocean. Okay, this will be the Southern Ocean. So remember, they separate the continents apart. Okay, and we have 7 continents. Oh, I forgot about Antarctica as well. That's the last continent. Okay. So the next term is a volcano. A volcano is an opening on the surface of the planet that allows material warmer than its surrounding to escape. So everybody should know what a volcano is. Okay, volcano is basically a large surface of the planet. Okay, that allows lava or hot gases to come out and escape. Okay, because inside of the earth there's a very warm and hot substance, okay, and it usually comes out through a volcano. Now let's go to the next term. The next term is a valley. A valley is a low area between hills or mountains, typically with a river running through it. So a low area, okay, between mountains, usually with a river running right through it. Okay. And the next term is a plain. A plain is a flat, sweeping landmass that generally does not change much in elevation. Okay, so flat land, that's a plain. Very, very simple, guys. So the next one is a peninsula. Now, a peninsula might look like an island, but remember, there's a stretch of land that connects the peninsula with the mainland. Okay, so peninsula is a landform surrounded by water on the majority of its borders while being connected to a landmass from which it extends. Okay, so let's go to the next one now. The next one is a harbor, and basically a harbor is a sheltered body of water where ships, boats, and barges can be docked. This is an harbor. This is what a harbor looks like. Okay, I want you guys to pay attention. So basically that's where people usually park their boats, where they dock their boats, and it's usually for recreational and commercial use or industrial use. Okay, for boats to park and dock. So the next term is a mountain. A mountain is a large landform that rises above the surrounding land in a limited area, usually in the form of a peak. This is what a mountain looks like. So large landform that rises above the surrounding area in a limited area. Okay, so the next one is a canyon. A canyon is a deep, narrow passage cut to the surface of the earth with steep cliffs on both sides. So the difference between a valley and a canyon is that the canyon is much wider. Okay, so a canyon is basically a deep, narrow passage cut to the surface of the earth with steep cliffs on both sides. Steep cliffs on both sides. So, and that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for watching our video. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.